A reward on the road. I'll keep this close.
Traveler, I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you do—
A gliding license?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta—
Oh, but we've been—
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the—
So, you came looking for us because—
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict— You need to pass an exam, and only then will the— Today, I'm here as an examiner, to oversee your official— I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster—
An exam? What a pain in the butt!
No with a capital N-O! Do not challenge the authority of Examiner Amber! I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure— But we do need to respect the rules. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with it. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when—
Wow, that's a—
Great. Come find me when you're done.
The Knights of Favonius
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written?
I'll keep this close.
Hey! Go, go, Baron Bunny!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all.
Really? Paimon?
Cool stories? Oh, you must. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo Slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo Slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the...
What? Let me take a look. Oh, oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and...
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime...
It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy... What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed... Reading that gave me the courage to glide. But anyway, don't be nervous. Okay then, you just need to follow the mark... You nailed it! But it's no surprise. The next part of the exam is in...
Alrighty then, you heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Blade! Is this an answer from this world? I'll keep this close.
Anything the knights
Hey, here! I'm all set up. Same deal as before. Glide through. Easy! Once you've passed this final stage, you just keep thinking of...
Windborne Traveler! You are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius. Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. You have the right to remain silent.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold...
Really? What?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral, claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact, but he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using... But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the...
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, He doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this raptor guy, but no need to worry.
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point. And if you are unable to promptly deal with the Storm Terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring...
Monster.
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it. Fine. That's enough negotiation for... At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is the aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous! Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo God's Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered...
I can do this. I know I can.
Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, though Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about the sister from the cathedral. Put some...
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore...
There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch.
How do we know if this was left...
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do that?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. A strip of cloth with... Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing...
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder...
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his... It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well?
There's only one way to... Come on, we should keep following...
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up...
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Quick, let...
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but...
Hilly churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out...
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer... But today... Oh, some
Now...
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but...
Funny looking?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry...
Heavy object. Tell me, did you...
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls.
Seems like a strong lead. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the Knights to
There's no end to this.
Suffocate! Freeze! Suffocate! Picked the wrong test subject.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't...
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have warned... Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position, and said that way when the effect wears off, he can make his... He won't get away with... Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following... Leave it to me. At the ready. There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can...
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide... You still had one stage to...
Yeah, but what's that?
How about we make this the...
Are you sure that's how the exam...
It's a custom version of the exam. Just besides, So, what do you say? Woohoo! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours. breezed through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Not so hard!
Wind blade!
It looks like there's no way across.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh?
You must be Raptor!
I don't need to escape.
Oh,
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry,
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. Ugh, he's right there in front.
So how did he get across? If it's too far to glide,
There's also no sign of an anchor point.
Bye-bye, kid.
Oh no! He's...
We can't hesitate and... But... Don't worry, I'm the...
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glide.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought the first birds couldn't fly. Be my wit. Raptor said...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on.
Raptor says I'll never make it. The wind. The wind...
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage.
no end to
Now
this.
sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Freeze!
You're open.
Freeze! I got careless.
Let it rain.
With the wind!
All right, I got it. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out...
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by Little did he know, we're not so easily...
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you... At the end of the day, gliding is...
What you did now looked more like 90...
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exam.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this, nope. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Great.
I'll head off first, because I need to escort Raptor back. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the...
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and done... Getting this gliding license has turned into quite the adventure.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able—
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but no, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment.
Right. I'll leave the research.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention— Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal— I see. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us. Both
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace. May the wind open your eyes. We'll meet back here if you find anything. Its change in size and power really is suspicious. But for the Knights of Favonius, our priority is to deal with the aftermath of this attack. The Grand Master entrusted the Knights of Favonius to me. I can't let him or the people of Mondstadt down. I must get to the bottom of this.